Welcome to the Tom Ferry Show. Today we're talking about Instagram and Facebook Live to get more listings and some old school geographic farm that's going to dominate. Hey, welcome to the Tom Ferry Show. This is episode 3 of 4 of our listing attraction series, sharing with you 16 of the 33 listing attraction strategies we talked about at the Success Summit this year. So I'm curious, have you made a comment? Have you shared some of this? What have you executed on? Get back to TomFerry.com or on YouTube or wherever you are and make sure you leave a comment. Let me know, are you getting value from this? Do you want more? Did you go back to TomFerry.com? Did you download all the goodies yet? Are you implementing? Are you executing? Do you want more listings? Well, I've got 4 more for you. Here we go. I'd like you to consider the following. Look at the impact that Zillow Reviews have had on agent success. I have clients today that literally say, Tom, I've got 35, 42, 107, 300 reviews on Zillow, and I'm getting come list me calls. Now, this is actually not the strategy. It's to set you up to have you recognize the value of an endorsement, the value of someone saying, I used your services, their services, they produced this result, we would absolutely use them again, here's 5 stars, and they're posting on this site that we got to drive to. So we started looking at this strategy, and a longtime friend, Ken Pozak, great real estate agent, right? He came up with this concept, so shout out to Ken, where he said, what if I took that same review strategy and actually asked my seller to write a letter to the neighbors as a just sold letter from your seller to all their neighbors endorsing you. Now I'm going to just read you a little bit of the letter, but it's going to be here, and you can go back to TomFerry.com and download a copy. You're going to want to use this one. Check it out. Hey neighbor, I just wanted to send you a quick note about our real estate agent, Ken Pozak. As you may or may not know, we moved to Georgia for a job promotion. We interviewed 3 other agents to sell our home in Crystal Downs. We chose to work with Ken because his marketing plan was more thorough than anyone else we interviewed, and he proved that he had the most market knowledge. The thing that impressed us most about Ken was his consistent communication, his negotiation skills, and his understanding of the appraisal process. The bottom line is they go on to say, if you're ever thinking about selling your home, you should absolutely give Ken a call. Here's his contact info, phone number, and email. We've loved living here in Northville, and we'll definitely miss it. Thanks again for making it such a great place, the person's name and their address. Now the question is, did the homeowner actually write the letter? Of course not, because you're going to say to them, you've experienced before, hey, you read a review, and they're like, I don't know what to say, right? So you prompt them a little bit, and you give them the idea, and they're like, okay, good. In this case, imagine you just sold the house, right? You closed the deal. They're happy. You're already thinking, I'm going to send out my just sold. You want to take it to the next level. You want to use the power of that review-based strategy to get more opportunities before anybody else does in the marketplace. So you go to your seller and you're like, hey, Sean, right? Thank you so much for all the kind words. And I know we're celebrating. We're excited. Your home is sold. How would you feel about writing a letter that I could then mail on my behalf, right? For you guys to everybody in the community, letting them know, just like that Zillow review that I asked you to do, so they can see the power of what we do for people. They're either going to say yes or no. If you did a great job, they're going to say yes. And then you say, I took the time to draft something based upon our experience in working together, the highlights, the things that you said really mattered to you. I've gone ahead and emailed you a copy. Could you just review it, make any adjustments, and send it back? And guess what? You do that, they're going to go tweak, tweak, bam, send. And now what do? You take that letter, you print it out, right? With your contact information, it's not on your letterhead. You don't put it in an envelope that's coming from Banana Real Estate. You put it in an envelope that any one of the neighbors would send if they were sending out an announcement to the neighborhood, right? Hand addressed, hand stamped. It's going to get opened like 80, 90% of the time. Hand addressed, hand stamped. You put that letter inside there, and guess what, my friends? Your phone is going to ring. Ken Pozak, good on you, buddy. This is an excellent, easy to implement strategy on your next just sold. All right.